Tim Collins with Cullman today. I'm on the City of Good Hope at City Hall with Mayor Jerry Bartlett. Mayor, you've got a big announcement today, don't you?
Yes, Tim, I appreciate you coming down. I wanted to announce today that I'm going to run for re-election, and the election is in August, and I want to go ahead and get my name out there, and hopefully the people of Good Hope will get behind me and see that I hope I've done a good job for them the last 2 years. 2 years ago, I was on the council for 6 years, and former Mayor Harbison, he was elected to state representative, and the council saw fit to appoint me to fill out his remaining last 2 years, and I've kind of got my feet under me a little bit. I was overwhelmed at first, and I've learned a little bit each and every day. I've got a great city clerk, Christy Chambly, and we've kind of went through this together, and I've took a lot of classes trying to learn as much as I can about being a public official. And you know, I taught school here in Good Hope for 28 years, but my life was school. I drove a school bus, and I coached all different kind of sports at Good Hope, and taught school. And I never ever thought that I would be a politician, but it's been a great learning experience. I learn something every day. You have to know a little bit about everything. I don't know a lot about anything, but I've learned a little bit. You just have to know, right of ways and how we do culverts to put in people's drives, and it's just been overwhelming a little bit. Every question comes to me, and I didn't always know the answer, but I always found a way to find the answer. And I wouldn't tell people. I'll just say, if I didn't know, I wouldn't tell them I knew it. I would just say, I'll get an answer for you. And so it's worked out well. I still got a lot of learning to do, and I feel good about that. I feel like I got my feet under me a little bit now, and I'd love to be the mayor for another term, one full term.
Well, Mayor, there's a terminology for what's that's called. It's called the beginner's mind. In other words, you know what you know, but you know nothing about certain things, but you're willing to admit that and go find out. And isn't that the sign of a strong leader?
I hope so. I try there. I love this city. It was a town when I started here. I started teaching here in 1973. So, and I built my house in 1991, and I've been living in the city of Good Hope ever since then. And I love it here. It's so convenient. Good Hope, I feel like we have so much to offer, and now with our new exit that we have here, everything's got to grow toward us, and I'm excited about developing exit 222, and I'm excited about our growth, from here into the city of Cullman. Now we have land available, and I'm trying to learn as much about recruiting retail. I'm taking some classes at Auburn on retail and how to recruit, and I'm so proud of Good Hope, and I want to tell people about it, and I feel like the next 4 years that that'll be one of our main goals and one of our main things that we want to accomplish. We want to get more and more retail growth here.
Well, and what you're talking about makes sense, because I get to go all around the county and talk to people, see things that the average person maybe doesn't. And it's my belief that you guys are sitting on, for lack of a better term, a gold mine. I mean, you're so well positioned in this community. It seems like that would be natural, that would be one of your focuses.
Well, we were so blessed to get this exit. They don't give away exits in the state of Alabama every day. So we, for whatever reason, Topre and down in that area where they were developing, they have some land for the Boro Property, and for whatever reason we got it. I'm so happy that we have it, and now I just can't wait to see that blank canvas unfold, and
Absolutely.
I hope that it'll be some great, exciting things for the city of Cullman and the city of Good Hope and Cullman County, because we're all in this together.
Absolutely. Now, let's switch gears and make it a little bit more local and current. You're a big supporter of the school system here in Good Hope, aren't you? I mean, you're constantly in your council meetings. I know you're writing checks, and you're a huge supporter. Tell us about that.
Well, we give about $26,000 to the school system every year to our 4 different schools. This year we had a unique opportunity to contribute $32,000 for phase 1 of an athletic weight facility that's going to be for all the kids that go through the high school. It's going to be for girls basketball, girls track, junior high football, high school, boys and girls. And because of that, the city council and myself, we wanted to help them with phase 1, and phase 1 was $32,000, so we decided to do that. So another thing we do, you just noticed that one of our Scholar Bowl coaches just came in and picked up a $250 check. And we do that if a team, an athletic team, a basketball team, a football team, a tennis team, whatever, if they go to the state or to the nationals, we give them $250. All they have to do is call us and let us know that they've won and they're going to the state. And so we do that for Scholars Bowl, and we do that for all teams. Just let us know. So we try to support our school system. I don't know of any of the municipalities that would support their school system any more than we do.
I tend to agree with you on that. Now let's switch into politics, because that's what you're doing. You get ready to run for mayor. I assume that you're hoping you'll run unopposed.
Well, when you run unopposed, you don't have to buy a bunch of signs, and you don't have to buy a bunch of cards, and you don't have to go out and knock on the doors. But if I have somebody to qualify against me, I will go out and work as hard as anybody. But when I was running for council, I went out and knocked on doors, and I went to ball games and handed out cards, and I would do that again. Whatever it takes, we'll do it.
You're willing to get out in the street and make it happen.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, now I'm going to ask you one last question. I know that the fishing team, the high school bass fishing team here in Good Hope, is strong. They've won the county tournament 2 years in a row. You had them up here at the last council meeting. Said some things to them. They're good, but they're not as good as you. You got the big fish on the wall up here.
I told them when they were leaving if they needed to walk into my office and look up on the wall here, and they would see a 7-pound, 7-ounce spot. I said, don't think I don't know how to fish. So I was big into fishing back when I was a younger man. I fished for the Cullman Bassmasters, and so I know exactly what these guys are going through, and that's like catching a 17 or 18-pound largemouth.
Absolutely.
The world record on those aren't but about 10 pounds, but I'm not bragging.
No, of course you're not. Well, you've helped bring the Thanksgiving dinner, keeping it going. Your Christmas programs are great. I have a sense that we might see a Good Hope Jerry Bartlett bass fishing tournament if you get reelected. Is there any truth to that rumor?
Well, it could be, and I'd be the master of ceremonies.
Absolutely, you would. Mayor, thanks for having me out.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate
and good luck
you
on your run coming up.
Thank you.